The fuck? Oh, SoundPad's not responding. There it goes. Thank you for joining Everyday Talks with Aiko.
And Psycho.
And I hope you enjoyed that little mess up.
Aiko's just joining us for a few moments. He is not feeling well this evening. However, he will be producing the show, and he might even at some points pull up some stuff for us on Monkeypox or whatever if he feels like it. We're not trying to push him too hard. He is not feeling well. So Ewok Nation will be joining us.
What's up?
Hello, Ewok Nation. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be on.
And Twitch did
Glad
not
to
do
have
what
you.
I wanted it to again, because I love fucking technology. Okay, so we are now live on Twitch, and we've been live on YouTube. Okay, so we are now live on Twitch.
All right,
And
everybody
we've
on
been live
Twitch,
on YouTube. Don't
welcome
worry,
to Everyday Talks with
we are
Aiko and Psycho. Aiko is not feeling well, so he'll simply be producing the show, and he will pop in here and there when he feels up to it. In his stead, we do have Ewok Nation co-hosting. Welcome,
What's
Ewok
up?
Nation. Glad to have you. Today we're going to jump right into Monkeypox and monkeyshines, which is the basically the topic of the day, and anything else we choose to talk about. And today is Thursday, May
19th.
2022, and Donald Trump is my president. Moving forward, monkeypox. Monkeypox has been making it's generally a smallpox type virus originating out of Africa. I don't know if you're aware of this. And it first made its appearance, I believe it was the 1970s or something like that, in a bunch of lab monkeys. So fast forward to 2022, and there were small outbreaks here and there in Africa, but beyond that, nothing major. It's not a super deadly virus, folks. Do not freak out. More than a 99% survival rate for all ages and stages. You're gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah. Please repeat that.
Yeah, and it is not as transmittable as COVID-19 virus. So it's a lot harder to get. You literally have to be in somebody's face to get it, similar to chickenpox virus, something like that.
A super close proximity.
Yeah, so there are outbreaks in Spain, and if you look at the numbers, they're quite small. Same thing in UK. There are 17 current cases in Montreal, Canada, and New York City in the United States got the first cases in the US. That was here in the last couple of days.
So what do you think the White House's response is going to be to this? Do you think they're going to go full COVID mode again, trying to battle 2 outbreaks now, or what's your thoughts?
You know, I'm glad you asked that. I would say, yeah, I think that they're going to obviously get you freaked out over a virus with a 99% survival rate. Why? Because they did it before. What do you think? What do you think, Ewok?
Yeah. Me personally, I think they're going to blow it out of proportion. They're going to try to put people under lockdown again, push more vaccines. To what end, I don't know, but
yeah. Now there is a vaccine for this virus. It's a they've had it for a while, I guess. There is a vaccine, and like I said, it's from the smallpox family, which I believe chickenpox is from that family as well. I'm not 100% certain. Yeah. Again, 99%, and I don't have like the point blanks like I do with COVID, but you have over a 99% chance of surviving this virus. Please do not freak out.
Yeah, that's important. Don't grab all the toilet paper and run.
Yeah. Oh my Lord, we're already struggling, y'all. We are already struggling. We do not need to go to the store and not be able to find elbow macaroni.
Yeah, if we go through another one of that with like the the economic downturn that we're seeing, it's going to be bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Not the
filled up the tank on your truck today, and it cost you how much?
$120.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
And he went through McDonald's today, got a number one, and it was $11.
I'm gonna butt in and ask, are you actually serious?
Yeah.
$11 for a fucking Big Mac?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, you get fries and a drink with that.
Still, no, I know the meal.
Not even worth it. It's McDonald's.
Well, okay, because I can go to Wendy's or Burger King because they're two of my favorites and they're right down the road. McDonald's is right down the road too, but I haven't been there in a while. And I'll get two of their Whoppers for $10, 11.
Yeah.
12 with cheese because that's the thing apparently. I usually don't get the meal, but still, like the meal might cost me like $8. It's still a little cheaper, but holy shit, I just had to jump in on that.
And you can save money by getting the McApp. You can get the McApp and earn free food. And there's always deals, so you can get something on there, and it's just easy peasy. Yeah, I gotta check. I might get a free sausage McMuffin with eggs soon. Oh, and you get a birthday treat from the McBakery. Hey.
Yum.
Which reminds me, this is my birthday month, and it's about halfway over now, and I need to hurry up and get my butt to McDonald's to get my free birthday treat.
Why is stuff so expensive? Like why are the costs increasing so drastically? And
it's Putin's fault. You know that. Joe Biden told us. You have to believe him.
Oh my.
Facts. I'm just saying facts. The Ministry of Truth said so too. Speaking of the Ministry of Truth, I wanted to let you guys know. I heard that Jankowicz actually backed out from heading the Ministry of Truth. So I can't wait to see what other disinformation expert they put in.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The Ministry of Truth. So the next thing you know, you're going to get like federal violations for disagreeing with the White House. Is like, so no more First Amendment? Did that just disappear?
Pretty much. I mean, at the rate that things have already gone, that's the First Amendment might as well not exist when places like Facebook, initially Twitter, and almost every other social media platform was able to censor you for anything.
Including Google. Don't forget Google, defender in chief.
Yeah, they're great at censoring. I love how they removed "Don't be evil." That's perfect. It just falls right in line.
With crazy, yeah, it's just all nuts. Crazy.
So hopefully the supply chain will go back to normal one day. Things will stabilize. I mean, like, what's the forecast? Is this going to be like a long-term thing? I don't think so.
Forecasted any ending to it. I have not seen where they've predicted any end to any of this. They just keep blaming everybody else, and they don't tell us when it's going to end. But if you ask the Biden administration, apparently the country's doing great. We're doing fabulous and fantastic. Until you go and talk to everyday America, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Like, where's all the tax money going to, and why are we sending 60 billion some odd to Ukraine to get destroyed in war that doesn't really benefit us either way? When we got people starving, homeless, we have roads that need repaving.
Yeah.
Like, the money could have been better spent investing in America than some frivolous war.
This is getting crazy. Yeah. Why are we funding this war? And I don't know. Ewok mentioned earlier too that Biden said something about the United Nations or NATO expansion.
Not a threat. Yeah.
Yeah, that NATO expansion isn't a threat. I don't care who you are. When NATO expansion is a threat, NATO is not the United States. NATO is not expansion is not a threat. Anything Biden says is a lie at this point. He's a commie.
The military organization, the expansion of any military like that is not a good sign of anything. It's not needed, not welcomed. It just brings higher tension.
Yeah. On a fun note, this is something I had found on a fun app that I like to watch that's primarily conservative. El Gooch posted, "My teenager was reading the Constitution for school, homeschool, yesterday. She informed me, according to the United States Constitution, that it is the American people's responsibility to overthrow a corrupt government. She is wondering why we aren't doing that right now."
I'm wondering that too.
Yeah.
No.
But I think that's what they're trying to do. If you look at the example of what's happening across the nation when you look at conservatives and liberals, how liberals and conservatives are treated via the courts. If you're conservative, you're sitting in the gulag for 18 months on a misdemeanor. If you're a liberal, you can burn down a building, get picked up, and bonded out the next day.
Yeah. Justice isn't fair and justice isn't blind.
There's no such thing as justice. Not anymore.
Not if you're conservative. And they've flat out said, the J6 committee has flat out said multiple times that their goal, and AOC's tweeted it and then backed it out, that literally their goal is to wipe out all conservatism, because we are considered white supremacists, homophobe, pieces of crap. Well, no, we're not. We are people who believe that big government is bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
That we control the government does not control us. That is the difference. And it's time to just quit with this shit.
Yeah, for real. We need to start taking back what's ours, exercising our rights and voting in people that make sense.
Yep, exercising our rights.
But we need to have a revolution.
The revolution, I don't think, is going to be a violent thing. I think it's going to be people writing letters, filing lawsuits, litigation.
Yeah.
Changing out the color of the guards, and moving out the people who aren't working for you anymore, are working for themselves, and have clearly exhibited that. It's time to move them out. And if enough people vote and get these people out, you can vote in liberals. There's nothing wrong with being a liberal. What these people are not liberals anymore. They are super liberals, and it's sickening. And you have to have both to have equality.
Yeah. They are communists. They are not here for your benefit. They are here for their own. When it comes down to socialism, you are at the weakest stage, and your politicians are on top of you. They rule over you with an iron fist. End of story. That is socialism, aka communism.
For y'all who want free tuition and shit, just understand, nothing is ever free.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to sell your soul?
Yeah.
And give it to the government. It's like being in the military without enlisting.
That's what your social security number's for. Your product. You have a barcode.
Yep.
You're already labeled.
Just remember that AOC says we need to make everything worse than Auschwitz, which means that pretty soon, if they do manage that, expect for that to be tattooed on you somewhere.
Oh yeah, or implanted in you via chip.
AOC is sickening. Sure. She doesn't even hide it.
The bartender without a brain somehow becomes one of the leading members of Congress. Just get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of an unbelievable story. I'd like to believe
not leading members of Congress. That's the thing. And that's a media misrepresentation. They're not the leading members of Congress. What bills have they passed?
A shit ton. It's like the ones for 21% raise. I'm pretty sure that was a bill.
Bills. AOC has not written a single bill that's passed. Not a single one.
Good. Let's get on to Ilhan Omar then too. The American-hating congresswoman, the Muslim congresswoman that sits up there, Ilhan. Don't get me started on her bullshit.
Oh shit! I'm telling you, the level of corruptness in DC We need citizen oversight. Just everyday American citizens, maybe two representations from every state to go there and just be oversight to stop the corruption until we can end it. And then, then we can lighten our oversight to one simple committee. One simple committee without representation from every state, but just a nationwide committee. But at some point, something has to happen, and it can't happen violently because we're seeing how we're treated by our government.
But don't forget that, like, even the J6 was not actually violent. They literally opened the doors for them. They let them in, and then they do this to them.
That's not common knowledge. They're not releasing that information. They're holding that information. Now that's common knowledge to those of us who've seen the videos.
Yeah, but that's all you need. That's all you need. The video proof is right there. If people would look at it, they'd even be able to just look at that and go, "Holy shit! Why are these people in jail? Why are they being treated so bad?"
Well, here's the fucked up part. Those videos are considered inadmissible in the courts. They won't let them use those videos.
Which is stupid.
It's stupid, but at the end of the day, it's being covered up by the other side.
Yep.
And so that information is not common knowledge and not getting out there. And we've got people sitting in these prisons on misdemeanors. Sick. I think 1 or 2 have died. Their medical cares are not being taken care of. They're being abused.
Wasn't one released recently simply because of how bad his conditions were when they finally found out how bad he was being treated, or something along the lines of that? Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah,
and
it's completely and entirely inhumane and unconstitutional.
And you know what, though? At 9 p.m. every day, they still sing the national anthem. God bless them. Those are true Americans right there. And those are the people that actually matter and care about this country, people.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there being abused while people who set buildings on fire and hurt other people rioting get bailed out free. And those people committed felonies. I don't know who I'd rather have on the street. Somebody who did a misdemeanor or somebody who set a building on fire. Who would I rather have on the street, y'all?
Oh, man, that's a really difficult choice. I think the misdemeanor. Obviously.
And let's look at it from that standpoint. And you can't even argue that. It's beyond me. I can't even stand this government. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Moving on. Moving on. Ukraine and Russia. The news is finally actually treating this like real news and finally letting you know that Russia is winning. And by the way, Russia has been winning this entire time. And I actually had an argument with somebody who tried to tell me that Russia was losing, and at the same time also tried to tell me that Russia was going to invade Moldova. And I'm like, well, why would Russia invade Moldova if they were losing in Ukraine? And they had no logical answer.
Russia's doing exactly what Russia always does. It's trying to hamstring the Ukraine. It's going to get it landlocked. It's not going to go for the whole thing. Russia's warfare is always of attrition, and they've always won.
They're a superpower. That's why we call them a superpower.
And let's not forget they do also have plenty of nukes too. So it's not like you're dealing with like North Korea where they had 10 or 20. This is a state that has the power to blow the earth up.
Pretty much.
And if they really wanted to end this, that's all that it would take too.
Just one. That's all it takes. They have them in the ocean and subs. So do we. It just takes one button.
Yep.
And the United States could end it real quick by staying the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Why is our tax dollars being sent to them?
What benefit does that, like what we're doing, bring the American people?
None.
Of it?
None. And they're not allowed to spend our money without benefit to the American people. There is zero benefit to us. There's nothing going on in this war that actually affects the United States. So why are we supporting it? Why are we paying for this? And we're paying on both sides, y'all, because we're buying our oil from Russia.
Yeah. We're sending them billions, every week or month to buy oil from them, thanks to our wonderful president who absolutely won the election. Congratulations, moron. For shutting down our oil supply that we were building. That would have given us more than enough oil.
Let's not forget that Europe depends nearly half of its energy needs on that oil, on that gas.
Didn't Russia cut the power to Finland or something?
Yeah. Cut electricity to Finland somehow. And the Ukraine shut off a gas pipeline that ran from Russia to the Ukraine into Eastern Europe. Ukraine shut it down, starving Eastern European countries of that gas. Which is interesting to know. They're people that are arming them are, yeah.
See, if we didn't Ukraine have are the good guys, if we didn't have power-crazed government officials like the Biden administration and all these other people that try to run our lives into the ground, I think we could actually achieve something close to world peace. I think you're always going to have the crazy people. You're always going to have the psychopaths that just want to shoot up a school or something because, yes, we have had those issues and stuff. But you're also going to have the people that care, the people that fight for you, the people that, you slip and fall. They don't know who you are. It's the middle of New York City or whatever, wherever you are. And they walk up and they go, hey, here, get up. Yeah, let me help you up. Sorry to see that you fell. There are people like that out there. And I think that if people would just do that for one another, the world could simply just be a better place. The problem is the power hungry. That's the issue. That's all I'm saying for now. Yeah.
Oh, man. All I need is a tank. One stupid tank.
Of water. She means a tank of water.
Yeah, I just need I like a tank.
Redacted.
Redacted. You did not hear that? CIA, FBI, Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden, FJB.
Stop calling him. Stop. He's gonna come smell your hair tonight.
Oh my Lord, have mercy! Better get out my hair. That's trespassing. I'm gonna stand my ground. Michigan has stand your ground. I ain't playing around. I don't care who comes up in here. The president, I don't even care. You ain't walking out.
Hey, yeah, my president.
I don't care who you put up in here. The only thing allowed to walk up in here without my permission is God. God, Jesus. They come up in here, take me home.
Amen.
Elizabeth. That's about it. Anywho, moving on from that nonsensical chatter. I would like to remind everybody to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to smash that thumbs up.
Yeah, hit that button. You know you want to.
Yes, and then if you want to hit that reminder bell to be notified of when we drop new content or getting ready to go live. And I'm going to try a new program, so I'm going to be dropping some stuff here the next day or two. Trying out a new program to record our podcasts. So you'll have some surprise from Just Psychos. So I'll just pop in and share some stuff. And so look for that. If you hit that reminder bell, you'll be notified when I do that. Boom, because I never know when I'm going to do stuff.
Spontaneous, are you?
Yeah, I just, I'm retired. I live on margarita time.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, except I don't drink, so there's no margaritas involved. Basically, medical marijuana is my friend.
Right. Yeah, marijuana is a great drug. It's a great drug.
Well, it helps.
It does.
It
has medicinal properties.
Gateway drug. And it's bullshit that anyone uses that as an excuse.
I don't know. This Biden-inflation has me making decisions on whether I'm going to buy gas or food or marijuana. Like, shit, man. Choices.
You could get
What
a
do you think,
pedal
Scott?
bike and just get gas, and then you get more marijuana.
Oh, no. I'm old. I'm going to have to get me one of them. They're fancy mopeds.
Oh, you get an
Oh,
electric
gosh.
bike.
Yeah, I can get an Amico cart. It has a basket right on the front and everything. Boom.
Oh.
Oh my!
Get me a Amico cart. Yes. And I'm driving all the way to the stove. We got a Family Dollar and a Dollar General in town and a grocery store
Dude,
and a
I
liquor
felt
store,
so
which I like
fucking
to go and
bad
get
having
pop.
to use. I felt so bad having to use one of those fucking carts at Walmart when I had cancer because I straight up could not walk on it for long, even with crutches. It hurt so bad. People were looking at me, and I was just like, "What? You never seen a cancer patient?" Look on their faces. They they went from looking pissed and like,
Yeah.
"The fuck is
And
wrong
I
with
got
you?"
one.
to terrified. I was just like, "Yeah, that's fucking right. I'm a cancer patient right now. Fuck off."
Yeah, do not get a red one and drive it outside because the bees will chase you.
The bees will chase you. How's that work?
Well, okay, I will say that when I had a red car, every time it was bee season, they'd be all over my car, being all pissed off, stinging my car. When I got a white car, they didn't do that anymore. I think bees are attracted to red cars.
That is
Wonder
proven.
why.
The color
I
red
had a
does attract them, and I
red
think it's
car.
partially because a lot of flowers have that reddish hue to them. There are different colors and stuff, but the color itself, they point out that, and I did test this myself, that red is the most noticeable, immediately noticeable color, even to humans. So it could be the same thing for bees. It's just like the most standout color. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just think red, and that straight up
Color.
stop signs and everything just stood out like that immediately to me. And even when I wasn't focusing on it, it would come to my mind because I would just be like, oh, I just noticed another red thing. Oh, I just noticed another red thing. Oh, that person's wearing a red shirt. Oh, another stop sign.
So, if you're planning on breaking a law or anything, do not wear red. And do not drive a red car.
Wear your invisibility
That's
cloak.
Putting out one.
Yeah.
Go
Well, like,
incognito, damn it.
well, nowadays, like, just make a drone. Just go in and like claw machine people stuff and fly it out the window. I mean, it is 2022.
Be careful with drones,
Right.
though. One of my favorite YouTubers did a video out in the desert, and they flew a drone to get a shot of their area, and he almost got arrested because it was military airspace. So,
Lord have mercy.
You can't fly your
oh my
drone here.
God.
Commie spy.
I was like, oh shit.
And they take that stuff seriously too.
Oh, I know they do because they don't want you to know where their base is located. I mean, that's kind of obvious because like they don't trust that you're not gonna put it up on YouTube or something to be like, yeah, we were out here about 50 clicks north of this and blah blah blah, just in case you do know, where you were and such. I'm just like, oh my God, because if you post that on YouTube, YouTube is
You
accessible by the
totally
entire
talked.
world.
What the fuck is 50 clicks?
That is like military talk and stuff. Like 50 clicks north, that's like a measurement of units or distance or whatever for them or something.
Like how many miles?
It's a measurement of distance.
What is it?
It's a measurement of distance almost.
Yeah.
Right, but how many miles is 50 clicks?
I don't fucking know.
I couldn't tell you. Google.
How many miles?
Dude, my
So if
internet
somebody
is
told you
being
you needed to go
shit.
50 clicks, no.
How many
Oh,
miles
no.
is
I would assume
50
like
clicks?
kilometer.
We're live.
Convert clicks to miles. Here we go. Up, hold on.
Yeah.
How many clicks are in a mile? Click is a term used by the military to denote 1 kilometer or 1,000 meters or 0.6214 miles or 3,280 feet.
It's just not good enough.
So a click is
So
a
50
kilometer.
clicks is about
It's 50 kilometers. It's
So a
5
cliff
to
is a kilometer. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
10
Look at
clicks
that.
in
That
miles
makes
is
sense.
6.2
All right,
miles.
well,
Yeah.
great. That was great. So, hey, has anybody noticed the price of eggs are still going up and chicken wings? Just to buy the wings off a damn chicken, they don't even use them. So can't you just amputate? But what I'm saying is, chicken is god awfully expensive right now, y'all.
Yeah, didn't we discuss that, like, why that's happening in the last episode? Because they've burned down all these chicken farms, killing hundreds of thousands of chickens. It's no freaking wonder. It's because they're freaking killing off our food supply and or destroying it, lighting it on fire, dumping it out, all the milk and everything. And people wonder why there's a food shortage. It's because these jackasses are controlling it. And thank you. There you go. I had to put it out there.
I'm gonna have to grow some chickens or something. I'm gonna have to grow me some chickens. The only problem is I don't think I can kill them to eat them. I don't be able to take their eggs.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go grow her some chickens.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow me.
Hey! Raise some chickens. Use them for target practice.
Hey!
Because then you'll be able to shoot the people that come after you, too.
Hey.
This is just an opinion stated by me that is not a good idea, and I do not condone this if you actually do it. Just putting that out
there. Are we going there? Are we going there? Are we going there? You making fun of my shooting?
Hey, are you gonna need some chicken seed?
In fairness, if there was a bead, I would hit every target. But I don't get a bead. I have to just guess, and those things are moving. And they don't move straight. They lumber. And they move around, and they're like, and so for me, and I'm trying to run and hide, I'm not good at moving at the same time and shooting without a bead. I need a bead of light, boom, 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 and then I'll be headless.
What in the hell?
And in my defense, Arizona Sunshine, Ewok, Arizona Sunshine, and also in my defense, some of them, you shoot them in the head and they still go. You have to double tap.
Yeah,
well, I'm running because I get scared.
I mean, I think in real life, like, it's extremely rare for anyone to survive a headshot wound. I mean, there are people that have literally survived having half of their head blown off by a shotgun, but I mean, the chances of that are still slim to, like,
it's unlikely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If that ever happens to me and I survive, just have them put me down. That's not fair. I don't want to live with half a head.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, if you think about it, if you're missing most of your brain or half of your brain, that means you literally cannot function. So.
Well, most people only use half their brain anyway, so it's kind of normal.
That's funny. It's true.
I don't think that a good chunk of this generation even uses 10% of their brain. And I still can't believe that was a thing that actually flew by in science for a little while. If I remember correctly, they convinced people that you actually only use like 10% of your brain. It's like, no, idiot, you use your entire brain. It's like different parts of it light up depending on different things. Like your right side controls your left, or something like that. And like the left side of your brain actually controls like the right side of your body overall. And then, like, you still have areas that react to music, to emotion, to how when you're watching certain videos, when you fall in love, yada yada, the whole shebang. You're using your whole brain at all times. The fact that you have to unlock the last 90% of it is stupid. That just means that God's an idiot in his creation, and you have to give credit to God for creating you the way that you are anyway, and the functionality that you have in your body and how much is in your body. I mean, your small intestine, it lays out to 50 miles if you lay it out in like a straight line.
What?
Yeah. Let me see. Or it's all your veins. It's all of your veins or something like that. How long is all the veins in your body?
We went completely off.
Yeah, we did. 60,000 miles. The vast system of blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries is over 60,000 miles long enough to go around the world more than twice. That's all fitting inside your body.
Wow.
Yeah. And people think that we happen by chance.
Too?
It says arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Huh.
Yeah,
but if you laid them out straight,
weird.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
I will definitely
Okay, just putting it out there. When I die, I want someone to take all of my veins, wrap me around the world. Don't do that.
Oh, hell no.
No.
No,
Not doing it.
Ban. No. Verboten.
When I die, I want somebody to super glue candy bars to my hands.
I know. What?
Wait, what?
Why? Why super glue? Like,
you know, they could literally just place it in your coffin in your hand
with a mouthful of them.
You wait, what?
Yeah, I want candy bars glued. I want candy bars super glued to my hands, and I want my mouth filled with M&Ms when they bury me.
Is this some alcoholic burial ritual or something?
Yeah, that's some sort of chocoholic burial ritual. I wouldn't mind frappe there too. Like, boom, put me down there with like my phone. Yep, frappe, some candy bars, mouthful of M&Ms. I'm golden. Yep.
Oh my.
Yep. That's how I want to do it. Yeah. Just super glue candy bars to my hands. That way, if I come back as a zombie, man, I got all my chocolate with me.
What if you come back as half a zombie?
No. You don't forget, like, you in that case have them like sew it to your bones, because if you decay enough, then the flesh is going to melt off of your hand anyway. So the candy bar is now stuck to your flesh and not your bones. So. Just have them sew it to your bones.
Well, what if the zombie happens the day after I die?
Oh, and
the day after I get buried, I'll be fresh. I'll be fresh and fall.
What candy bar though? Because
I want
you have to think of something that's not gonna melt.
I want M&Ms in one hand, and I'm not sure what I want in the other. I was thinking about the Lifesavers gummies because I really like the pineapple ones and the cherry.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, I like them all except for the green ones. I don't like green.
Yeah. When I die, don't put me in a suit. Put me in a candy. Put me in a giant candy bar costume. There you go. Make sure that it's plastic. That way it doesn't decay. And then don't forget to place a plaque.
My God.
Don't forget to place a plaque in case someone like 500 years from now digs up my body that says I identify as a candy bar. And there we go.
What are your pronouns?
I'm gonna try that.
I identify
as a 4-slot toaster. Identify as a toaster.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I toast.
I'm going to Walmart and I'm going to tell them I identify as a Snicker bar and that all those are my baby Snickers and I'm going to take them all.
No.
You have to.
All right. And on that note, y'all, here's another reminder to don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button and don't forget to hit that reminder bell when you're so you'll notified of new content.
Yes,
go ahead.
Indeed.
I feel like we need to do like walkie-talkie, like you talk and then when you're done you go over.
Negative.
Ghost Rider. Anyway, I think we're close to the end of the show, y'all. I think it was a good show. We talked a little bit about monkeypox, monkeyshines, and
welcome to
how many miles of. Say it again.
I said, "Welcome to Monkey Talks with Aiko and Psycho." But yeah, it was
Monkey Talks and Monkey.
It was veins, arteries, and Capillaries. Yeah. 60,000 miles.
Yeah, 60,000 miles of those.
Inside
You
your
are
body.
welcome for that knowledge.
Now you're
Next week,
smarter
we're
in
going
an
to talk about
unnecessary way. Wait, next week we're going to talk about what?
pie.
I thought you said condoms. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, my God. I do not know how you got condoms.
It broke off and it broke off and it messed up while I was listening. I was like, what?
What?
This is what makes our podcast fucking interesting as hell.
Indeed.
Do you guys want to hear about last night's dream? Just real quick, I'll give you just a basic rundown. It's very vivid. I apparently was kidnapped. Okay. I was kidnapped and taken to what I believe was the United Kingdom, and then they sent me back. Go figure. But they gave me a box of chocolate-covered ants.
What?
What?
That was my consolation prize, I got. Yeah.
You know, hey, like, since they all have like free healthcare and everything over there, that's exactly why they sent you back there. Like, okay, this is gonna cost us too much to give her free healthcare, and then they give you a box of chocolate ants. They would probably say the same thing for me too. Holy shit!
Here.
I have to say though, the box itself was absolutely gorgeous. I loved the box. I remember in my dream, I thought the box was everything, but that it was filled with chocolate-covered ants. Not moving; they were dead.
Well, I mean, I would hope they
were just
dead.
covered in chocolate.
If they're covered in chocolate, that means they can't breathe.
I opened up the box.
Creepy.
I opened up the box and offered the people in my dream, and they were eating them too. I was like, well, damn, I did not my dream. I didn't even eat that. I was like, hell to the no, but I'll keep the box.
Hey, I mean, like, salted crickets and stuff really aren't bad. Just throwing that out there in case, like, the world does go to shit. Get some crickets, put them in a pan, fry them for a second.
Nope.
Put some seasoning on them and eat them.
Nope.
Bacon and cheddar flavored crickets, man.
Nope.
Pretty good. Chocolate
How do you
flavor.
keep them? Fuck that. No. First off, how the hell are you going to keep them from jumping out of the pan?
You do realize that they make lids for the pans, right? I mean, hey, I cooked a tarantula. I cooked the tarantula because I fucking hate spiders.
Why?
Because I torture them. Hey, I had spray Elmer's glue, and I went outside to the basketball hoop, and I sprayed the spider with it. And at first it's freaking out, and then eventually it just freezes solid, and it suffocates and dies because it couldn't breathe.
Dies. You know, most mass murderers, they start with killing small ant. They start with like bugs, and then they move on to small animals.
Okay, well, I haven't reached the small animal stage. I'm stuck with bugs because I do like animals, and I may not like dogs a lot, but I'm not going to go off and kill a dog or anything like that. I can handle dogs. I'm nice to them and stuff. I don't hate them. I'm not a dog person.
I can legit understand that because I'm not a cat person.
It says the cat owner.
And yeah, I do not. I don't enjoy it. I bitch every time.
That's because you have like the worst cat in existence. If you had any other fucking cat that was better than the cat you have, you wouldn't be saying that.
Fact.
I don't know. She's just old. She's just old. It's hard to make cat soup. I'm like, God dang it. Anywho, y'all. This is the end of our show. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back again Sunday afternoon, evening.
Thank you, Psycho. Thank you, Aiko.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ewok, for joining us. It was a great show.